Hey guys, welcome back to Eli Me. We're back here from the workshop. We've got a fantastic setup going on here. Homemade Heather, huge thank you. I saw you at work the other day.
She came by for a coffee.
She did, yeah. And just want to say a huge thank you again for those lights. My name's Eli.
I'm Eli.
And we're Eli and Me. Yeah, a little heads up about our, not heads up, I guess, but a little update about our setup is that there is no update. For those who care,
Nothing's changed.
we pretty much give a little status update every time, but yeah, nothing different this time.
No huge upgrades.
Hopefully you guys are still enjoying the content though, even though I feel like the better our setup gets, the less interaction we get,
Yeah, so that's what we're doing wrong here. We're upgrading our setup.
Yeah, we'll go back to sticky tape and
no lights.
No lights. Yeah.
One tripod.
No microphones either. Episode 0.
Episode 0 we recorded with voiceover.
Yeah, we tried to do a voice
voiceover.
memo, yeah, and it was we put the camera, or not the camera, sorry, the phone in the back with the voice memo on. It sounded terrible. We didn't release it, but
Yeah, I
maybe
think
that one's for the archives. Maybe eventually it'll be released. There's
I
some
think
good content.
episode 1 as well. We both had mics, but we didn't end up using the mic audio either because we had issues. So we just
Right.
used the phone audio.
Yeah.
And then your phone video cut off. So we didn't have two angles either. The first video, first episode, is just one angle entire time, phone audio.
Yeah,
So we've come a long way.
that was really annoying.
Yeah. But
And then one time we also tried to film another episode in the workshop,
yeah.
but my phone, or no, not the phone, one of the mics stopped working, the connection. And that's why we switched mics here, is because we had a technical difficulty with the other one. But
Yeah. And funny enough, the first episode, I'd say probably our most poor quality setup. And that one still gets the most views for the YouTube Reels, the YouTube Shorts,
yeah,
which is pretty wild.
it's so
to me,
funny.
but
But also we found that a lot of the people who view our videos aren't subscribed yet.
No. We have 211 followers on Instagram and counting, averaging around 80 views per podcast episode, but still only 31 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
And it's funny about that because I guess I'll give a little live update about our socials right now. But our last episode, as we speak right now, 20 views. It's
on,
modest.
guys.
It's
You guys-
modest,
you guys can do better than that.
Humble beginnings. But at the same time, episode 1 has 81 views. And, that was not nearly as good as episode 7. So,
Yeah.
oh, by the way, I forgot to mention in the intro, this is episode 8. Welcome to episode 8. Yeah, thank you.
Episode 8
Thank you for
here.
joining us again.
In case you didn't see it when you clicked on the title, it's episode 8.
Yeah. No, but anyways, we got 20 views on the last episode as we speak right now. 31 subscribers on YouTube. 211 followers on Instagram. But when we first checked it, 5 minutes ago, we had 212 followers. So we lost a follower, fallen soldier. Hopefully you're doing all right.
I think
just wanted to let you know.
they just taken a break off Instagram.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
They probably deactivated their account or something.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, our best video so far has 155 views
Yeah.
on episode 2.
Crushed it.
We guys keep the love going strong. We need to keep going.
I'd say if not, we're just getting into it then, and now we've got 7 episodes under our belt, going on 8 here. Come on, guys.
Ultimately, we're here because we're having a good time.
Yeah.
And
Like we said back in episode 1, it's
Yeah.
a passion project.
this is a passion project. This is what Kelowna needed, right, guys? No claps this
It'll
time.
be cricket sounds there. Cricket sounds and a pin drop. Your editor can put that in, right?
Yeah, my editor. Yeah, the guy. I've got a
The guy we're
keeping
keeping in the basement right now. Have you seen that on Cody Ko's videos?
No.
He always his editor. Cody Ko makes jokes about his editor being locked in a basement, just editing his video. So then the editor will be editing the videos and put little Easter eggs and stuff, and it'll cut to him grinding in the basement because he's editing it obviously.
That's so good.
And then he'll put Cody saying something that he's not saying.
Yeah.
I have my It's really funny. But yeah, Cody, shout out Cody Co.
Yeah, huge shout out. Love to work with you guys.
Love his reaction to the button videos.
Yeah.
Love his reaction to the odd one out videos.
I loved his reaction to Maddie Smokes.
Yeah, Maddie Smokes.
That was a good one. And iconic.
Yeah, legendary.
But yeah, I mean, we've caught up about our socials.
Yeah.
What's been going on in your life?
I've been huge on that hockey life recently. Just going to Rockets games. I ended up picking up for $50. I got a full setup of gear today.
Oh,
on
nice.
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
I started my search by looking up Vancouver Canucks jerseys on Marketplace because I'm going to a game in 2 weeks, and got one down from, I think it was like $90 to 15 or something, or $50 to 15, something like that. It was posted a lot more, and I got it down. And then the hockey gear was 90 down to 50.
Oh.
Jersey was 50 down to 15, or 40 down to 15, something like that.
That's a crazy discount.
And so people are very generous in Kelowna with their hockey equipment, and I won't be able to use it this season.
Yeah.
But next season, if you're in a men's beer league or hockey league or anything, hit me up. I've very little ice time in my life, so.
You used to play hockey though, didn't you? Like when you were younger.
I had a crazy obsession. Yeah.
Did you? Did you not play in a team?
I didn't play in a league at all.
Oh, really?
I learned what to skate when I was 4, but
Okay.
parents crushed my dreams of playing hockey.
Yeah,
So
so
then-
put you in soccer instead.
Yeah, so then I was
I mean, we
kicking
said
around.
in what was it? Episode 3 maybe?
Yeah,
4?
episode 4 about
We said about-
tattoos, sports, and breweries.
we said how soccer was a cheap sport to put your kid into.
Yeah,
That's what Vinny and Rachel did then. But
yeah.
um,
Unfortunately, with 4 boys, they couldn't afford to put me in hockey, but I'll make it
I'm just
possible
jo-
next season.
I'm just joking around.
Anyway, yeah.
No,
So
but
so, go on.
no, you.
No, it's okay.
Okay, fine. What were you gonna say about? Oh, you're not gonna interrupt me? Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say is the Kelowna Rockets games have been so entertaining lately. Unfortunately, at not the most recent game, but against Kamloops, it was a pretty close game, and I stepped away to watch my girlfriend's little sister for a few minutes. We were just playing up. They had the SpongeBob mascot and Rocky Raccoon, the Kelowna Rockets mascot. So we were taking pictures. We'll pop up that picture now. So I was watching her, stepped away from the game for 5 minutes. Phone's buzzing. Girlfriend's calling me. I didn't answer it. Big mistake on my part. I come back, and all I see is sticks and gloves all over the ice,
Shut
just
up.
scattered.
Oh my
And the
goodness.
refs pulling players away, and I'm like, no, it didn't happen, did it?
I'd be fuming.
There was a fight, and I missed it.
Did the pictures turn out good at least with the mascot?
Yeah, I look happy. Little Georgia there looked scared for her life.
Really?
SpongeBob was not very friendly.
Yeah, I mean, she was probably just mad that she missed the fight.
Yeah, I think she was upset
Yeah.
she missed the fight. But yeah, the shout out the Rockets.
Yeah, especially Rocky Raccoon.
Yeah, Rocky Raccoon's a beauty.
Yeah,
They,
huge thanks for what you do for the community.
Yeah.
And
One of my goals in life is to get Rocky Raccoon to talk.
oh,
Yeah.
wonder what that would look like if his mouth would move or what.
his whole mask just moves. It's a really deep voice. That'd be funny, wouldn't it?
I think that there's something cool about how all that hockey gear that you got also was like people were like, because normally you ask somebody for if they'll take less money on something on a classified, and they'll be like, nah, like
Yeah.
pretty firm on it. But I mean, there's a few factors that could be involved, but obviously, like, I think that the fact that you've had 2 experiences with people who are generous with the stuff that they're selling, I think that the fact that they're being generous says something about the hockey community. And I think it's pretty cool. Like, they want to see people get into the sport and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I think that's really cool. And
I think for these 2 cases in particular, 2 things tied into it. One was the season, just because it's nearing the end of the season, getting into summertime. I think people, just like ski gear, you can't sell ski gear for very much right now just because not high demand.
Yeah.
Another thing was that the person that I bought all the gear from was actually moving away, and they couldn't take all their hockey equipment.
Right.
Yeah, unfortunately, or fortunately enough for me, they're moving away and getting rid of all their gear for a pretty good price. I didn't need brand new gear anyway. So anything was good.
Yeah,
And
that's perfect.
Extra pair of gloves. I don't think the shorts fit very well, so I'll probably end up posting them for cheap.
Right.
Try to replace them, get a different pair. But
That's all right.
What were you up to this week?
Wow. Week was a pretty, I can't really think of many things that I did. I feel like I was working a lot and working on some schoolwork and hanging out with you guys, but with our friend group with the tattoos.
With the tattoos. Shout out
but
the
no,
boys.
it was my dad's birthday over the week, so I spent some time having brunch with everybody, and I got to see my little nephews. I mean, it's kind of gushy, I guess, but I'm not like...
You're going to make me cry.
Yeah, I spent some time with my nephews.
Oh, that's so sweet. He's a family man.
I didn't do anything that crazy or anything. But, had a pretty decent week regardless. I'm actually really, really happy to be with my boy Elijah here, or Eli, as they might say, who... it's been a while. It's been a week since we've been together, so yeah.
I've missed you. I haven't stopped thinking about you.
I think about you in my sleep and everything.
Yeah. I have dreams every night. I feel like a lot of the time actually, I guess because your girlfriend's gone right now, I didn't see anymore, but
oh, maybe, yeah, that's true.
But I feel like just in general, like this out of everything, like has just brought us together, like even if it's once a week. Just something to talk about. So
yeah, and it gives us something to work towards as well.
Exactly, and we can entertain you guys at the same time. Yeah, so it's a win-win for everyone.
Hopefully entertain you guys. I don't know if we're
entertain 20 of you guys that watched the last episode.
Yeah, and no comments,
Yeah,
no feedback. Yeah. No, I'm just playing. But no, we enjoy pumping out videos, as much as we can, and coming into exam season, it'll be a little slower probably. And, we won't have as much to talk about because we'll be studying and we won't have as much time to do the stuff. So we might cut back to bi-weekly for, a few weeks here, but still don't think that we forgot about you guys.
No, we're not going, what is this saying? Going rogue?
Yeah, no,
we're not.
Definitely not.
We're not losing you guys.
No, we're being good kids, just focusing on school. So
yeah, academia is most important to us.
That's right. Yeah, we want a good career going forward, not this podcast garbage.
What is this gonna do for our future?
Oh no.
I watched a movie, You People. It's a movie with Jonah Hill.
And, yeah. I've seen this.
And he and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
And Jonah Hill's job in that is like a podcast. And it always gets like made fun of for like not being in a real job. Yeah. And obviously for this, like we both have other jobs, but
he who knows? He quit his job to pursue his part. Yeah. We're not at that stage yet, but
no, I definitely cannot afford to quit my job for this.
Yeah, especially not right now with 20 views coming in.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I did quit my job, I'd have so much more time to like promote our stuff. So
that's true. Yeah, we could produce 5 episodes a week.
One. And most of them would just be like me because you haven't quit your job yet, and it'd just be
and I'm in school and I'm just
playing around.
Sorry, Eli, I can't afford to quit my job.
I'm just like out here, bumming off my parents.
If we had to go down to one host. I don't think it would work as well.
No, one host. What would I do? What would I? I mean, maybe it was just you. Yeah. Shoot. No. Sorry. I think it
would just be more of a news podcast. But
yeah, I saw my name in shining lights there for a minute.
Yeah. Eli and Me Podcast. No.
Eli
Podcast.
Oh, it's good.
Anyways, let's hop into some news.
Yeah.
I think you guys deserve to be informed about what's going on in Kelowna right now.
That's right.
There's a lot going on. You might not know. Castanet is kind of not as popular. I know people don't break out the old newspapers anymore. A lot of people aren't even signed up to receive it anymore.
No, yeah.
Just unsubscribed.
No, we were checking some Castanet articles recently, and most of the articles actually have like a lot of views. I was like, man, if one article was about us, man. No, I'm just joking, but
you can make it big.
But no, we were looking through some articles and we came up with some enthralling topic.
Yeah, there it is.
I had to say it at least once in the episode.
Yeah.
I mean, on a serious note, there are some really bad things that happened recently to like young people in town here. Both in the same area that I'm sure there are some other things, but the two that we're going to talk about are people getting assaulted, and one person got assaulted at a bus stop recently. And that was a young teenager getting assaulted by other high school students or something like that.
I think, yeah, it was a Sikh individual, I think an exchange student, that the first one. And then like a week later, it was two girls, teenage girls, which is crazy. Like they weren't too far apart in terms of time, but also location. A week apart in time, and like I think it was like one bus stop to the next. The second one I know was on 97, Highway 97 by McCurdy there, like kind of by Landmark Cinema. But yeah, crazy that I guess one, that's happening, and two, that like I don't think any justice has been served really yet. Like no one's been like, there's suspects, but there's no one caught, kind of thing.
Yeah, I've seen people posting about the incidents, especially about the first person who, you know, there is like a big kind of social media kind of thing about it, especially locally, and a lot of people have been posting about it, and I think it's really, really horrific because, you know, just to jump somebody and something that's motivated by something like religion or race or whatever, like there's a lot of things, but this is one, and to think that it's happening in our city where we kind of like think we're safe.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. And it's absolutely just, I don't know. I don't have words for it.
It's weird to see so close to home.
Yeah.
Because you can't, like, not many people, I guess, think about it often. I know I certainly don't. I kind of live my life not in fear, especially in the place I live, because I don't have too many worries about that kind of thing. But to see it happen so close to home kind of puts those fears into my head a little bit.
Yeah, but the incident there being that, like, how many people know about it and how many people posted about it, but still nothing's been like, really nothing's come to justice fully, or at least nothing that's broke the news, which could speak its own volumes in like an issue that we have.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's horrific. And I don't have words for it. I just think it's very, very I mean, there's nothing you can really say.
Really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Sad that anyone has to go through that. Nobody deserves that.
Yeah. But we're wishing all our best to the victims and
their families.
Yeah. And we're hoping that justice comes and is served to the people who are responsible for it.
Yeah. I hope the RCMP catches the person who did it.
Yeah.
Because another thing we saw on Castnet is that the RCMP caught 45 impaired drivers, which is, if that's what they're doing with their time.
Like, what?
Where are they?
And apparently, I mean, we're kind of switching gears here.
Yeah.
But no, it's all right. But the thing is, like, the RCMP recently got quote unquote an all-star, like
status,
status or something like that for catching impaired drivers. Personally, I didn't even know there was a different way to drive.
Yeah.
I mean,
sorry,
like,
they got in trouble for impaired driving?
That was something that all my friends praised me for.
I was setting records of impaired driving, not like the cops who are all-stars for catching them.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
No, but anyways. Okay.
Yeah. We're not funny at all. Very, very bad humor.
But anyways, if the RCMP are catching 45 impaired drivers and being called all-stars, and there are people getting assaulted, by people and not getting caught, then it's like, where are the I mean, not priorities, because impaired drivers are serious liabilities, and if you're driving drunk or driving high or anything like that, then honestly, just don't get a cab. or just don't drive at all. But I just think that's a headline, and whereas there's people who aren't spending their time searching for somebody who literally just got assaulted.
Yeah,
it's
crazy how it's like painting the two different, like praising the RCMP, catching 45 impaired drivers. Even I think I found it really funny the quotes around All Stars.
Yeah,
and then it's in the same city that you have 2 assault cases in a week or 2.
Yeah,
and you can't find the person. But yeah,
I mean, like I'm no advocate for impaired driving. Don't get me wrong, but the fact that people are getting people are victim to assaults, which are literally violent crimes committed against you, where people are also committing crimes in a different area where it can be very dangerous, but it's not violent, and I don't know. I just think that if there are people walking around with violent motives, then they need to be stopped. Yeah. And that's bottom line for me. But on a lighter note, I guess.
Switching gears again here.
Another article states that quote unquote perpetual noise.
Oh no!
Causing him distress, I guess, in his own home from a local pickleball court. I mean,
they must have been playing pretty hard pickleball there.
I mean, how loud they can be when they play tennis, but pickleball, that's a whole.
They must have thought there was like MMA fight going outside or something.
He's like, he probably thought there were violent crimes being committed outside of his home. That's probably what he was worried about. But no, it was just a game of pickleball. So I'm really sorry if that's you and you're watching this and you filed the report that there was just some perpetual noise going on.
I have here that the average age of the pickleball player is 38 to 41 years old. So I don't know.
They're oldies.
I don't know if it was because of sore joints or something. He's like, perpetual noise. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there, but in order to call for a noise complaint from pickleball, but it's pretty excessive, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. Yeah, for sure.
That gets me, man. I love that so much. What else do we have? Sorry, switching gears again. Perpetual noise is just out of hand.
But anyway. Thinking about the perpetual noise of nature.
True.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna take off from there, but
no, I'm leaving that empty gap there for bird sounds.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, and waterfalls.
Okay, thinking about perpetual noises of nature. The road that goes up to Knox Mountain is now open for business. You can drive up to the gazebo on Knox Mountain.
You can drive up past the gazebo. Actually.
Yeah. There's actually a new bridge that just came up.
Yeah, it's a bridge from top of Knox over to West Kelowna there. Yeah. So I think for driving, it's kind of a weird way of crossing. I know the bridge downtown Kelowna to West Side gets pretty busy. So for them to build a road up Knox Mountain, because obviously it's bike trails, they're kind of prohibiting that with a road. So to drive your vehicle up there, you're already getting super high up, and then you have to cross over the lake.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the infrastructure for that's going to work, because I know that there's a lot of residents around that area, especially birds and stuff like that don't appreciate the new construction in the area. And
I heard there's quails this time of year as well.
Yeah, and foxes, I've heard, are especially noisy about it.
Wow. Yeah. Destroying homes of many just in order for us to get across the lake.
And also the pillars that are going to have to go into the lake. It's going to kill...
the Ogopogo or something.
Probably. I don't know if we have to elaborate more on that. I just think it's absolutely outrageous. In other news, there's a new restaurant called Erica Jane.
Yes.
That I know you know a lot about it. Yeah. It's owned by the same people as Kelly's, I think, in Kelowna.
Past owner, unfortunately, he passed away in like in the winter. But yeah, his dream basically was to open up a high-end dine place in Kelowna. So he did that at the One Water building on Clement there, across from Prospera Place, called Erica Jane. It was named after his daughter. She died a young age of cancer. So that was in like tribute. He was working on his restaurant, and then he passed away, and then they kind of took over for him and made his dream come true.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And
I've heard the food's amazing there. Definitely not a place where me and you would go for a nice little bite.
not after a Friday night after recording our podcast, for sure. 20
No.
views.
Oh, okay. Can't afford it yet. 20 years time
Yeah.
at this rate. Wait, no. Then we'd be at like 1 view. It's
Yeah,
only
that's
going
right.
down.
Yeah, true.
It's only going down.
Yeah.
Our one view is going to be, or 2 views, Micah Ord and Micah Dryden.
Yeah. Tech team.
They're
And
the-
maybe Isaiah will watch it 1,000 times in editing, but
That's true.
that won't show up in the YouTube numbers.
But yeah, Erica Jane, if you're looking for a high-end restaurant, highest end in Kelowna, I believe, Erica Jane's the place for you. Kind of like specialized in seafood. I know they have pretty good chefs there, so check it out.
Yeah, I don't know many like really high class restaurants in Kelowna.
Not a
Apart from some
ton.
of the wineries, I know have really good food, and the price kind of shows that. But
The Keg is pretty good.
yeah, there's a few of those kind of branch restaurants that are good, but there's no like 5-star restaurants. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, so that'll be. I don't know if that's a 5-star or what the exact facts are about that, but yeah, I think it's a really good place to check out, and I think also having it near Prospera there will bring it a lot of attention, and also having it in the same strip as like the Cactus Club and King Taps.
Yeah.
Those are all in close vicinity, and I think that'll go take them a long way. So
yeah. Nice to see. To see that
exactly.
people are able to open up still.
Yeah.
Although it's pretty trying times right now.
And it's a really good incentive too that some person's wish was granted before he passed away.
Yeah.
And I'd say just support them. I think in supporting them, you're probably supporting their family, and definitely recommend it.
Another restaurant, or not so much sit down restaurant, but fast food place in Rutland here is Pita Pit. Pita Pit's opening beside Mountain Lifestyle there.
Mm-hmm.
Since I work there, I'm super happy about that. We'll be able to go next door and get some fresh food.
Yeah, exactly. Pita Pit's one of the best places to be on a Friday night. If
Definitely.
you're not watching the podcast, you're probably at Pita Pit. So
I'd recommend going to Pita Pit and then coming back and watching the podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Munching on a nice rice and chicken bowl.
Yeah. Nothing beats it.
Nothing. Now I don't have to eat Subway every weekend. So a little bit of change there.
Yeah. There you
Also,
go.
Olympia, about three stores down, I think, to the left there. Yes.
From right.
Yeah.
I guess to the right.
Yeah. If you're looking from
road's
across
perspective,
Highway
yeah.
33, like
From the sidewalk.
Yeah, from the
It's
Valley
on the
First
right.
side. Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways,
the one closest to save on. No. Olympia Greek Taverna is opening up hopefully this summer.
yeah.
They've
I'm
been
looking forward to
talking
it.
about opening last fall and then this spring. But yeah, I think this summer they'll for sure be open.
Yeah.
Building's almost fully up now.
Yeah.
Looks pretty tall.
Definitely nice. And I've seen the interview that the business owner there has with I think it's one of the local news sources.
Yeah.
And it sounds like he's just a really down to earth guy, and I'm really excited to kind of go in there and see what it's like when it opens up. So really looking forward to it. I knew it was just a great restaurant before it shut down, and I'm really looking forward to see how it rebounds after opening back up. So
yeah, definitely.
all right, we're changing topics a little bit here. We're switching directions, and we're doing something that we haven't done yet on the podcast, which is a little game that we're doing.
New segment coming to you guys here live on episode 8.
That's right. And we think that 8 is an important milestone, and we're going to mark it with this game where we are going to be drafting our favorite. Well, actually, let me give a little bit of a preface to the whole thing. So, we grew up in Rutland, and we were catered a very specific group of TV shows when we were growing up. And some of them you should know, I think, if you grew up here. And some of them are very popular across the world. So it's not like it's Okanagan content, but I think it gives a little bit more a bit more context to who we are as people and what we were raised on. So we're gonna be drafting our 5 like it's basketball. We're gonna be drafting a starting lineup of
each position.
Yeah.
Point guard through center.
Yeah.
And our reasoning why we think that they would do so well on the team.
Yeah. So we've got a list here of different TV shows, and maybe we should do a little rock, paper, scissors for the first pick.
Say the same thing.
Yeah. All right.
Best of 3 though.
Best of 3? Okay. Is it rock, paper, scissors, shoot, or rock, paper, scissors?
Shoot, yeah.
Okay. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, there's one.
All right.
Throw up a tally on the screen there. Oh! Wow.
All right, I get the first pick.
Sweeped.
Here we go.
Sweeped me. Okay.
Coming in with my first pick. Oh, this is actually tough now that I think of it.
Yeah, there's quite a few options here. We have a list in front of us, just for the viewers at home.
These are ones that we've both watched for the most part.
So there's a list of 20, and we can pick 5 each.
Yeah. Okay. So with my first pick, I'm gonna pick Phineas and Ferb.
No.
Yeah. I think that the development of the characters and the vicious trio and the dynamic that goes between them. So we got the duo of Phineas and Ferb, obviously. Candace always rooting, like trying to take them down. We got Isabella.
Yeah, Isabella.
She's like rooting for Phineas.
Skirt.
Yeah, she's a cutie. My first crush growing up, and I think that they are fully deserving of the top spot. Plus, don't even get me started about the theme song.
Yeah. Goated first pick. Yeah, that show, favorite show growing up by far. For my first pick, I'm gonna have to pick none other than Bob the Builder.
Oh, Bob the Builder.
I think Phineas and Ferb did a great job of building roller coasters in their living room, building rocket ships. But I don't think anyone builds better than Bob. So
nobody builds better than Bob.
So Bob the Builder, number 1 pick.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised. I feel like you fumbled that pick.
Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot left on the list after Phineas and Ferb dropped off.
I mean, that one's one that I think everybody our age can relate to.
I just needed Bob the Builder on my list.
Bob the Builder is a classic. I'm not going to lie. And that theme song too. Bob the Builder. You know what we forgot to add to this list
Bob the Builder. Yes, we can.
He can. Sorry. My bad.
It's all good. You're not a true fan.
Okay. With my number 2 pick, I have to go with none other than the Backyardigans.
Oh, good pick.
I mean, come on. There's amazing stories that go on throughout that whole series. Amazing songs that come along. And I mean, the characters, come on. Uniqua? What a name is that? Like, I'm going to name my first daughter Uniqua, I think, because of that. And, nobody's going to take that away from me. And now I have it as my number 2 pick. So,
yeah, I respect that. I really do. For my number 2 pick, you might argue this is another fumble of the bag here, but I'm going to take Magic School Bus.
Okay.
Nobody drives a bus better than Miss Frizzle.
Nobody does.
You can't argue that at all.
I do respect that.
I think that the field trips she'd take her class on are unbeatable. Experiences that you can't take away from those kids.
Yeah.
You can't take away that number 2 pick from me.
That's true. And also, you have that depth of like the episodes. Like there's a huge amount of episodes out there, and each of them are goated in their own respect. So I respect that. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I've got a few good ones I could choose from here. I'm gonna go for one. I'll call it a late childhood, going into toddlerhood type thing. Yeah.
Okay. So, toddlerhood. Okay.
going into my teens, watching Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Yes, of course.
That one's a classic. And the family dynamic that they have going on, the rivalry between the twins, it's unbeatable. And I'm going to take that one as my 3rd pick.
I think that's fair. I think Sweet Life of Zach and Cody is definitely a good one. I remember the spin-off, or they had another edition.
Yeah, Sweet Life on Deck.
Sweet Life on Deck with the cruise ship or whatever. Yeah,
that was a good one.
Yeah, so I will also go with like a teen like I guess a tween show.
Yeah.
You know, not like childhood, but
Yeah, but it still has the
kind of
laughing
thing.
tracks
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's a show you haven't watched in
No, maybe not.
10
actually.
plus years.
I don't know what he's
I'm
gonna pick.
saying?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with, for my number 3 pick, iCarly.
Oh.
You know, you got a lot of depth there with characters as well.
Yeah.
My personal favorite, Gibby.
Yep.
Gibby is definitely gives you a lot of memories as a kid. He was a goof.
That is a good one.
Similar to Gibby and his silly personality is Spencer, the older brother.
Yeah,
Carly's older brother. And the really aggressive, I guess, friend of Carly's, Sam. Yeah, she'd
It's a
always
good
come in
dynamic.
hot with the butter sock.
Yeah.
I think she could whoop Zach and Cody
Yeah.
any day of the week.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I would definitely argue against that. However, we'll keep moving. That was our third pick, third pick.
Third pick. Now going on 4.
Going on number 4. My goodness gracious. I am going to pick Berenstain Bears with my number 4. That one, I mean, come on. He knows the fundamentals. He's going to be playing as that power forward, and we know that he's going to be posting up and getting those boards and finishing strong, you know?
I agree. That's a fair pick, yeah.
Berenstain Bears has that that old age mentality where he only focuses on the fundamentals and teaches those important lessons to the teammates, but still really gets the job done.
I think, yeah, you get a lot of benefits out of that. You get like the community and learn about family.
Mm-hmm.
Really a good advantage for your chemistry.
That's right.
Chemistry on the team, yeah. It brings a lot of chemistry there. For my number 4 pick, it's a tough one. It was a toss-up. Yeah. And I think just working with what I've got here, I'm going to have to take Franklin.
Oh, my goodness. I was going to take that one.
I know, I'm sorry. I had to do it to you.
As a number 4, though, I mean...
Yeah, it's going pretty low here.
I feel like there are better ones up there.
You think Franklin going lower?
I think Franklin could have been 5th. I think it's more of like an honorable mention sort of thing. No, because it's so Canadian.
Franklin could go as like a number sixth man coming off the bench. He'd kill it off the bench. But I'm trusting him on the starting lineup.
Nobody stops Franklin when he's playing in the 4th.
Franklin, more of a chill guy, not too aggressive, not too I guess out there. But Franklin, yeah, he'll get the job done for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and when he hops on the court, like you're always like, hey, it's Franklin.
Yeah. You know his presence. You know his presence is there. Franklin. If you watch Franklin as a kid, you understand.
Franklin's an unbeatable pick in the 4th round, and I really respect it, and I think that's a very good Canadian pick. For my 5th pick, I'm gonna go for a choice that, for me, undoubted. When you think of a heartthrob, you don't think of Pedro Pascal or Troy. You think of the man himself, the guy from Blue's Clues. I mean, come on.
Legendary.
Not only did he shape our views of it, like excitement for getting mail, he remade a video for us now that we're grown up, and
he came back out of retirement.
He came out of retirement and decided to make up for, he tied up his loose ends, and I think that's something we need. When he loses the ball, he can get it back again. He plays like tight D, and
like he never left.
No.
Yeah.
I think that's got to be my 5th pick.
This is tough. There's a lot of good players out there, and I do think that we should do a 6th round. Take honorable mentions. But for my 5th pick here, I'm gonna have to go for Garfield. He is the most all-round best player you've ever seen.
Well, all-round. Yeah, you're right when you say that.
Round. If you're talking animals, he's the definition of perfect round-shaped orange fat cat.
Okay, you're going a little far now.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm just such a big fan of him, and I'm sure many of the viewers are as well. Such a good show.
That is
Garfield was always up to something. I think he'll find his place on the team. Maybe not right away.
Yeah.
But over time, he'll understand his role, and he'll play very well in there.
Yeah. What do you say? Do we do 6th round picks?
I say we do. Yeah. What do you guys think?
All right, fine.
All
We'll
right,
do it. We'll do it. We'll do
okay.
it. All right.
We'll get the 6th round going.
All
here.
right. So we got, limited people to pull from.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to go for one. Not because they're a great show, but because they deserve the treatment, They're receiving cancer treatment right now.
Oh my gosh.
Make-A-Wish type deal. And I think that Caillou deserves a place in my team.
Caillou going at the honorable mentions 6th round of your team. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, not that he'd play the whole, 40 minutes, but is it 40, 48?
Yeah, 42, yeah, something like that.
I don't know, but
40, yeah.
I'm not much of a basketball guy, I guess. But he wouldn't play the full 48 minutes, but he'd come on and he'd be a fan favorite for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely getting his fan votes in for best plays of the year. He'd come on and shock people, I think.
Yeah, I think you'd be surprised at what he could dish out on the court,
Definitely. I don't know if you're able to play in the NBA is Make-A-Wish, like if that's your final wish or something.
Yeah, I wonder.
But
maybe if you're good enough, you'd have to try out.
Yeah, maybe you declare for the draft or something, and if you make it, who knows?
Yeah.
All right, for my honorable mention, my 6th pick. This is one that I think a lot of people were wondering why they weren't drafted sooner. You know what I mean? This is a show that has everything you need, and for people born between 2000 and 2010, we'll say 2008 even. 2010 is a little bit late, but 2008 are that was my favorite show growing up. I would have drafted that number 1. So I have to put it in number 6. None other than Dora the Explorer. She can uncover any mystery.
That is
greatest detective of all time.
Fantastic pick.
I honestly missed that. I would have drafted her 3rd.
It's crazy because Dora could have been first pick,
Yeah.
She is iconic.
Yeah, and she almost comes with an assistant player with her, the map.
Yep, the map, and she got the monkey too.
Oh yeah, they come in clutch, last minute.
I don't even swipe or no swiping.
Oh,
I tell you what, she's got the perfect package when it comes to the things you look for.
Yeah.
You've got the cute best friend, the monkey.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of knowledge, the map.
Yeah.
You've got the the bad girl in her, You've got the swiper.
Oh yeah.
And she just encompasses this perfect it's just crazy for me.
Yeah,
and I think that also she gets on your nerves more than anything else sometimes. And that is something that you have to learn whether it's through Dora or through other life experiences, you have to learn things can be really annoying, when she's like, where is the chicken right now? And it's obviously right there, and you're yelling at the screen.
You're yelling at her, and she can't even hear you.
It's so annoying. But
I definitely had those moments as a kid. Just screaming at the TV. Yeah. Mom comes in. What's wrong? Fucking Dora here. Can't find the chicken. And you're freaking out.
Yeah, it happens, man.
Yeah, but yeah, if anything, Dora taught me how to problem solve.
Yeah,
she ended up getting through every problem that she faced. So I respect her.
I respect her as well.
Yeah,
especially coming into the American scene as a Latina, and I think
she really made an impact.
Yeah.
Comment down below your favorites if we missed any. I know we have a few more here that we didn't mention, but I really appreciate everybody who supported over the last month or two, and we've been enjoying every second of it. So keep on watching, keep on giving feedback. We're trying to improve every episode. So I loved episode 5, the interaction we got with viewers. 5 comments. We replied to every single one. We'll respond to yours if you comment down below. So.
That's right. Yeah. Anyways,
let us know what you think. Let us know any questions.
Yeah.
It's great having you guys back for episode 8.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. And hope you have a great week.
Peace.